Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to prepare the queen of all the layer cake red velvet cake recipe. This cake is a sweet combination of buttermilk and vanilla with a little bit of cocoa. It is completely covered in silky cream cheese frosting. So ultimately, red velvet cake is a mixture of mild cocoa flavor, tangy buttermilk, sweet vanilla, and very buttery. So guys, do you want to try this delicious red velvet cake recipe? So without further ado, let's get started. Before that, please do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for more updates. Follow @food.festo. Take about half cup of milk. Add a tablespoon of white vinegar and mix well. Buttermilk should be of this consistency. Take a pan and add 1 liter of milk. Keep the stove on a low flame. Don't boil the milk too much. Heat it on a low flame until it's warm. Now add white vinegar, about 4 tablespoons. Try to add the vinegar in small amounts. Mix it well on a low flame until the milk starts to curdle. After 2 to 3 minutes, you will start noticing that the cheese starts separating, leaving the water behind. It looks like this after separating from the water. Now turn off the flame and keep it aside to cool. Take a bowl. Now we will separate the cheese from the cheese water. For this, take a muslin cloth and place it in this way. You can use any silk or cotton cloth for this process. Now strain the cheese water. Remove the excess water by pressing the cloth like this. So our homemade fresh cheese is ready. We'll use this cheese later, so keep it aside. Take a bowl. Add about 2 cups of maida or cake flour. Sieve the maida for at least 3 times. Add baking powder about 2 tablespoons. Cocoa powder about 2 tablespoons. Salt 1/4 tablespoon. Add baking soda 1 tablespoon. And then mix all the dry ingredients well. Try to sieve these dry ingredients for at least 3 times to get soft and spongy cake. Take 4 eggs. Remove the egg whites and the yolks separately. Add butter 75 grams. You can blend it using a hand blender or a mixer. Blend it for about 2 minutes until it's soft. In red velvet cake, try to use only butter without any oil to get that buttery texture. At this point, stop blending and add the egg yolk. Don't add the egg yolks at a time. add one by one. Repeat the process of adding the egg yolks and blending it. Blend it for at least 3 minutes. Add vanilla essence about 2 tablespoons. Now add sugar 1 cup. You can add the powdered sugar as well. Now start blending it for at least 5 minutes until it gets stiff peaks. Just look at the texture of the butter, guys. The butter became so fluffy. Our buttercream is ready. Now add the egg whites that was separated earlier into a bowl. Blend them well for at least 2 minutes. The egg whites become foamy consistency as you blend. Now add sugar 1 cup. Blend it until it gets smoother. If you don't like the smell of the egg, you can add 1 more tablespoon of vanilla essence at this point. So the egg white mixture should be like this in the creamy consistency. Take a bowl and add the butter mixture. Next, add the egg white mixture. Mix them well into a thick paste. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients that we prepared earlier. Now blend all the ingredients for at least 2 minutes. Add the buttermilk that we prepared. Don't add the buttermilk at a time. Blend it. Try to add the buttermilk in small amounts. Similarly, add the flour. Repeat the process of adding the buttermilk and the dry ingredients one by one and blend them well without any lumps. Add red food color about 2 tablespoons. You can also use the red food syrup. Mix the mixture well until the color spreads evenly all over. The cake batter should be like this in the runny consistency. So our red velvet cake batter is ready. Take a aluminium vessel or a cake tin. Add about 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Spread the oil evenly all over the vessel. Place a butter paper at the base. I am using a white paper. Set it at the base and apply oil again to the paper. Now pour the cake batter. Dab the vessel several times to remove the air bubbles. Now take a large vessel and preheat it for 30 seconds. Place any stand at the center of the vessel like this. Place the cake batter vessel exactly at the center so that it is cooked well from inside. Keep it on a low flame. Now put on a lid and wait for 30 to 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, remove the lid and check whether the cake is cooked or not. Use a toothpick to check the cake. If it comes out clean, then the cake is cooked perfectly. Keep the cake aside to cool. Add the cheese that we prepared earlier into a blender. Add the cheese water that we prepared earlier in small amounts to blend the cheese into a fine paste. So our cream should be of this consistency. Cream cheese is ready. Take a bowl and add about 1 cup of whipping cream. Blend the whipping cream until it's smooth for 2 minutes. Now it's time to add the cream cheese. Cream cheese frosting is the main ingredient that makes the red velvet cake so tasty. Blend it for at least 5 to 8 minutes until it gets stiff peaks. So our cream cheese frosting is ready. It must be like this, of the foamy consistency. Our cake is cooled. Now try to remove the cake from the vessel. Flip the cake upside down. Dab it gently at the center to remove the cake. Remove the butter paper. Cake became so soft and spongy. Now cut the crust from the top of the cake. Cut the cake gently equally into layers. Now separate the layers very gently. As the cake is so soft, there is a chance of breakage. So be careful. Add the sugar syrup as required. I added the sugar syrup only to the first layer, as adding more sugar syrup tends to make the cake more sweeter. Now spread the cream cheese frosting over the first layer. Try to spread the frosting evenly all over the layer. Now place the other layer and repeat the same process of spreading the frosting. You can decorate the cake as your wish. I am using some strawberry jellies. You can use any of the cake toppings. I am using the crumbs of the red velvet sponge. So our soft and moist red velvet cake is ready. Refrigerate it for 30 minutes and serve, or you can serve as it is. So if you like this recipe, please do try it at home and let me know your views in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for more updates. And do follow me on Instagram.